Man, John is owning this era. Hey everyone, I'm Garrison and welcome back to the channel. So today, finally, LIGHTSUM is back and I'll be checking out the music video for their new song here called Alive. Now, I say finally that LIGHTSUM's back because it's been quite some time since we got Vivace of last year with their single album, Light a Wish, which I was shocked in terms of the B-sides, more specifically the likes of Popcorn and such, and it really made me think, you know, where is LIGHTSUM after that release and what they're gonna put out next. And then not only until the audio snippet that came out that I actually listened to on my own time, I was like, yes, this is what we needed for us summits and just in general, people who want to maybe get invested more into LIGHTSUM, is to get a first mini album. So of course with Alive, this era, this comeback has their first mini album called Into the Light, where I really enjoyed pretty much all the B-sides during the audio snippet and saw a lot of familiar names such as Galactica and such. I'm not going to go too much about that, but I know Galactica was on Alive here. But with that being said, let's just get into the music video now. Alright, so I brought it up here, Alive by LIGHTSUM. I got the English captions on and all. Let's go. Right away with Juyeon. Let's start. Starring all the members, of course. From what I'm seeing, okay, it must be in like the school, like high school environment. Oh, snare drums here. Okay, right away with Nayoung. Strange is better than boring. Choan. Ooh, the percussion work in this though. Oh, bit of horns. Ooh. Love the chorus. Actually, like, very bright sounding, yet so sweet. Okay. This is very quick into the post-chorus, I believe. Verse 2 with John. Man, John is owning this era, truly. Sanga. I can't get enough of the bass work with the percussion in this. Oh! Yes, Choan. But man, just another era where Nayeon wrecks me a lot. Okay, dance break. Snare drums again. Oh, during the bridge. Huh. Lie. And then, yeah. Lie. A lot of bass work in this. I know many of us, like, right away I can say this for sure, many of us, like, are possibly tired of seeing, like, the whole, like, within the school environment, almost concept, but I love how this is done in a different approach, you know, don't get me wrong here. I love how it's done in a different approach, very youthful with it showing, but very loud to a certain extent. And that's really due to the overall, like, composition and production of this song, with the very, I wouldn't necessarily say explosive, but dynamic percussion work in this, with the constant work of the bass that's, like, churning, that's turning in this song. But right away, I don't know. Upon first listen, I don't know where I'm gonna put this, right? In term, like, I feel like Vanilla's still up there for me, and then maybe I would slot, like, Alive right there, and such. And I'm saying this because I really want to know, like, over time, don't get me wrong, over time, I've been thinking to myself, especially due to the title tracks that they've released so far, what kind of musical color and group identity that LIGHTSUM has, and how are they able to differentiate themselves from many other groups out there, and the groups coming from their generation as well. And I feel like, you know, I haven't felt that solidified yet. Maybe that's not until the next comeback, right? And maybe that's truly due to the constant switch in terms of title tracks, who they're working with, in terms of providing what kind of approach they're gonna take of genre and etc. and arrangement. But remember, I told you when I saw that audio snippet or highlight medley, however you view it, I feel like this is the mini album to do it into the light, right? Their first mini album, seeing Galactica, a lot of works with Galactica and other singer-songwriters in the works as well, different ones for the other ones as well, to really provide consistency. And I stress this enough. When it comes to debuts, you make a splash. It's very important to make a big splash, show what you're all about, but then also not be restrained and show your full talents, you know, in color and such, full in color. And then it's about maintaining a consistent sound and showing what you're truly all about, that musical color and that group identity. And I feel like possibly, maybe, based on that audio snippet, they're slowly but surely going to do that with the B-sides in this era. And then the comebacks will fully solidify that. Hopefully that is the case, especially when it comes to title a track. And I say that because I feel like there's not like one linear approach. But however, I see what they're doing here, and with Vanilla showcase their vocals really, really well. That's why I feel like Vanilla is still goated for me as the #1 title track from LIGHTSUM. How they showcased their vocals in that song, and a good amount of rap, and even their dance skill set as well. Then showing more of a mature side, right, into their first comeback. And now with Alive, very long-awaited a comeback here. showing more so, I guess, the best of both worlds, right? And it's only a matter of time that they mature their sound over more comebacks and releases and their B-sides as well. Now, when it comes down to Alive, what I truly love about this song is the hooks. The hook gets me immediately. However, I don't think the pre-chorus sets me up that well in terms of personal taste into the chorus. The chorus, though, as much as I love it, with the post-chorus, I feel like it could have been maybe prolonged. Either the post-chorus being with different lines. I felt like the post-chorus felt a little bit drag, like it's wandering almost. Same with the bridge. Like the bridge was like, I wish I got more from the bridge. Like sure, maybe if they did a separate dance break from the bridge, not during it, and then release the bridge with a bunch of different lines to have that switch up. It doesn't have to be drastic with it. Then end it off with the final chorus and stuff, or an outro. That would have been great. But I just feel like, as much as I love the percussion work and the bass and how crazy all over the place the production and composition of this song is in the most sensical kind of manner, mind you, it's just that post-chorus or that bridge I wish that was different. Other than that, really love verse 1, really love verse 2 right away, right? Verse 1 with Nayoung, obviously, love her hair, by the way, hairstyle. And then, oh my goodness, Jian. I feel like Jian really owning this era. The makeup was just done perfectly for all the members, and the styling as well, considering what concept they came with and the approach that they took with this concept, mind you. But we're gonna have to go back into this. I think I can't really give a full solid rating right now, but I'm gonna give it after the second listen here, so stay tuned. I'm gonna bring it up here and we'll go through it again, guys. Let's just do that right now. Imagine if schools actually had that kind of a food, like Oreos and all that stuff. All their group pictures. I do love the editing for this to emphasize things. So immediately we're hearing that kick that's going, constant kick of the drum right here. Well, there's the snare drums, but then that bass, very flamboyant, very bouncy with it per se. Not picky, but rather detailed. Strange is better than boring. I love how everything is so quirky from the beginning, yet quite bright sounding with it in terms of the delivery of the verse 1, right? Now what's cool about this part is this is actually a refrain where out of the verse 1, instead of giving us a verse 1 into a pre-chorus, which would have been probably favorable considering what I said earlier. I do like this refrain still. The "Hey listen, hey listen girls" with Choan. Oh my goodness, I just love her tone and delivery every time she comes through in LIGHTSUM's songs, especially in Alive here. Love her earrings, by the way. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, John. Now we got like the horns. I wouldn't necessarily say trumpets, very lightly being done because there's that very rudimental snare drum work here. Very fitting, you know, especially with this concept with the snare drums. Then we get these electronic sounds, and then you make me feel alive. There's that emphasis on alive. It's so good. My colorless every day feels like a rainbow. My heart is like a rainbow. And I think that really connects to this music video. Very vibrant with it, very colorful with it, and very contrasting, you know, the duality with the dark outfits and the bright surroundings around them, everything, this classroom. But then, you know, it gets darker later on in some moments when there's a bit more attitude with it, a bit more grit. Now this is the post-chorus. As much as I love "You Got Me Feel Alive," it sticks, right? But it's too short, I feel like. I wish we got this not just twice, but 3 times. Or just like this alive, and then additional different lines to, you know, really sort of connect the message of alive, the point of this song, right? And I think if they did that, the post-chorus would be a lot more memorable. Yes, John. Love the attitude, yet so adorable. And then Sanga. Really dig her outfit in the gym there, or then here. So what's cool about the percussion work, I love how it pans in and pans out, whether it's in the forefront or whether it's just in the back there. The cowbells, maybe of course the mixture with hi-hats added in the mix, some trap percussion as well. That's why I talked about hi-hats and stuff like that. And then of course we have other percussion instruments like that are very metallic with it at times, or sharp. Has to be one of my favorite moments in the song is here. The stomping, clapping adds so much to it. A little bit of distortion and then the breakthrough. Turns off the lights, you know, maybe a bit of After Effects work when it comes to these sort of effects, animation drawings like in here. I forget what it's exactly called, but you know what I'm saying? And of course, like Julian's in the front, Nayoung on the left side, and Sanga, yeah, on the right. Bring all the members together. But yeah, this is pretty much the bridge. You got me going crazy, and then it cuts off. Got me going, you know, it's like crazy. But then like it cuts off crazy, more so cray, going cray. And the vocal work in the bridge is sort of watered out because of the production, the composition in this song. So. Not the strongest bridge I've heard from LIGHTSUM, considering what I've heard from their other songs. But that's the one huge thing I wish that was different, the bridge in this song. It's too brief, and I feel like there could be more to it. You know, a missed opportunity there per se. Not necessarily heavily negative, but a missed opportunity. Lie. Yeah, okay, the post-chorus is growing on me. But yeah, all in all, a very solid comeback. but admittedly the choreography sticks to me. Like, there's a lot of iconic moments and parts in the choreography that link so well with the song, very cohesive with it, and especially they have my aesthetic with the yellow text at times and all. But yeah, the dance line in LIGHTSUM is very strong. John, Chowan, my bias, as some of you may know, bias prior to LIGHTSUM, but I feel like they nailed this concept. It's just a matter of time when they're gonna solidify their own group identity and showcase a solid musical color and signature sound, what they're gonna be truly known about over the next years to come. But all in all, I think so far I'd rate this like an 8.5 out of 10. I'm not sure if it's gonna grow to a 9 over time, because it's that bridge, maybe a bit of the post chorus, but all in all, the hooks are that get me a lot. The percussion work, the bass, the vocal work, even that verse 2, like I said a lot, verse 1, verse 2, I dig it so much. But yeah, guys, be sure to like, share, maybe subscribe, as it helps out the channel so much, and it just warms my heart connecting with y'all with LIGHTSUM, and of course with y'all summits, of course, talking about LIGHTSUM, and I can't even imagine how the B-sides are gonna go, especially how much I loved that audio snippet. And it goes to show you over time, a lot of these groups coming from the same generation, they're coming out with singles a lot, and I'm talking about maybe as much as 4 or 5 single albums, which is sad to see. But once they hit that first mini album, everything changes, and a really good example of that is Cherry Bullet. I feel like they haven't been treated over the time that well, having digital singles and as much as that. And then finally, when that first mini came out, I'm like, finally, but I still need to review that one. So stay tuned for my album review, of course, Into the Light. But yeah, take care as always. This has been Garrison, of course. Have a great day, have a good night, have a good afternoon, wherever you are, and peace.